Hi everybody, welcome to class today. Today is your strength session. We're going to go for about 25 minutes and it's all about cultivating like a softer and a deeper strength within the muscles that are the slow twitch fibers that they work all day long to hold you up tall. They're your postural muscles and they're sort of the muscles that protect the lower back and protect the body. So it's going to be sort of deeper. Maybe a little bit slower than your usual sort of strength workout, and we're really going to try to avoid brute force strength, so quick fast movements to gather strength, rather more of like a deeper and more elegant sort of burn throughout the session. So we've got Noki here today. I'm 8 months pregnant, so I'm going to sit out of this one. I'll do the cueing. Noki's my body. He's a great friend of mine, a triathlete. Slightly newer to Pilates, so the cues will be actually really perfect for this, postural cues and hamstring length and things like that. This is Noki. We're going to get started in our standing roll down. So we'll do a couple of roll downs just to warm up, just to loosen off your spine. And then we're going to grab the band. Have that ready, everyone, just outside of your mat. And after the roll downs, we'll grab the band and then start lying down. So just to begin with, we'll do a couple of roll downs. So feet roughly hip distance apart. And just spread your toes, lengthen through your legs and your spine, so you're just upright and you sort of decompressed a little bit. And then we just take a light breath in to prepare and then breathe out and just start to roll forward so the chin comes down towards the chest and you're peeling forwards, relaxing through the arms and letting the back of the neck open as you go. And just hanging forward, so just hanging it out, let the spine and the spinal muscles just lengthen off. Let's take 2 breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and just see if you can hang forwards any more as you breathe out. And just watching for leaning back, so you want to make sure that your pelvis is on top of your heels, like that, that's it. Let's breathe in here, guys, and then take a breath out and start to roll up from your tail. So the tail drops underneath you and you stack your vertebrae up nice and tall. Shoulders just widen, inhale at the top. And then exhale, let's go over again, and a real sense of going over the front body and not into it. So over your throat, over your heart and your lungs, all of your internal organs, you're going up and over it, which also creates a bit more length and decompression at your lower back. Inhale here, floppy arms, you can really let them go, that's it. And then exhale, let's lift through your tummy at the front. So a little bit of a core activation upwards to round that was lovely. Let's go for one more here. Inhale. And then exhale down, go over and forward. So a sense of I'm going over my body, hanging it out, like your head's like a bowling ball in a stocking, just lengthening out the spine. That's it, Noki. And then we'll do one more on the breath out, peeling back up, coming up tall, shoulders go wide. Very nice. Everyone, let's lie down, grab your band. So we're going to lie down on the mat first with your knees bent and feet on the floor. Tie your band around your knees so it's fairly tight. Your knees should be, bring it up a little higher so we're there. And the band should be fairly tight, but your legs should easily be able to go hip distance apart. And then from here we're going into an exercise called bridging, which is about articulating your spine, so looking at even, smooth control through your back. And with the band there, it's also going to create more work in your glutes and your hamstrings as well. So we're going to take a breath in to prepare. As you breathe out, start to roll up from your pelvis. So your pubic bone comes over your chest. You step down into your feet and lift your hips up. Inhale at the top. And then exhale, we come down through the spine, gently, piece by piece, all the way to neutral, and then peel back up. That's it. At the top, you breathe in, and it's a softening down of the chest bone, letting the shoulders relax. They're doing really good. And then back up. And really getting a sense as you're doing this of pushing down through your feet. So you're firing downwards. You're getting like a downwards force through the feet, which will fire the hamstrings. That's it. Letting go of the chest. Tiny bit slower, so we want to sort of go slow and deadly. The feet press down. Also, let's lengthen the knees away. It's like your knees are going to dive over your big toes. Delay the pelvis. Let the chest come down. So a little bit more delaying of the hips. That's it. We'll do 6 more here. And the breath out's designed to help the chest soften. That's it. 5 more, everybody. Big toes in the floor, so making sure the feet are really active as well. You want to use the whole back line. So soles of the feet, calves, hamstrings, glutes. Lovely. And then down. Let's do 2 more here, and we're going to add some pulses with the legs. Balls of the big toes press, that's it. Lengthen to come back down. Piece by piece, nice and smooth. Last one, everyone. Let's come up and hold at the top. The body stays really still, and we're just going to open the knees and close. Open, close. That's it, without dropping the pelvis. You want to try to keep the height of the hips. That's it. And let's do 7, 6. Try not to hold the breath. 5, 4. You could imagine you've got a champagne glass resting over your pubic bone, nice and still, don't lose it. 3, 2, 1. How are you going? Okay, breathe out, roll down through the chest, through the back of the ribs, lay the spine down and come to neutral. Nice. Let's take the band off. We're going to do a single leg variation of that. So unhook your band. Let's take the band off and let's place it over your left foot. So we're going to do single leg bridging into the right leg. So left leg comes up to vertical. Bend the knee off slightly if you need to. I'll pass that to you so you can put that over your foot. Band goes over the foot. That's it. And then from here, so leg up to vertical to start. And then we've got loads of pressure through the right big toe, everybody. Make sure the ball of the big toe and second toe are in line with your knee and in line with your right hip. And then from here, we're coming up into our bridging exercise from this position. So let's breathe out, curl the pubic bone towards the chest. We're going to roll up just like we did. And at the top, add a leg sweep. So the top leg goes down, up, and then you beautifully roll your spine back down piece by piece. Go to neutral at the bottom. And then come back up, curling, stepping into that stabilizing foot, down, up, and roll the spine down. We're just going to adjust Gnocchi's foot inwards. Guys, just make sure your leg's not too far out. That's it. And then peeling back up, use the back of the thigh to push down. Your pelvis stays still at this moment when the leg sweeps, and then we exhale down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, press down through the right foot. Sweep the leg out and down. Lift it up and beautifully roll the spine down. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. Try to keep the hips really still. Nothing moves, just that leg. And up with that leg, amazing. And down. 5 more. Sweep out and away. And up. Good. Exhale the chest, shoulders relax. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathe out. Reach out. Keep your hips still, please don't lose that champagne. And down, loads of foot. Keep your foot pressing through the floor. So you press down, use that whole right leg to help you up. Down, up, and roll. 3 more, guys. Find your right foot, right hamstring, so the right back of the thigh. And up. And roll. 2 more. That's it. And down. Last one. Let's make it the best one. We're going to hold here at the top and go for 10 sweeps. 1, 2. And every time this left leg lifts, stand into the right foot. It'll give you a little bit of energy to hold the hips. That's it. That's 5. We've got 4 more. Body still and watching for brute force. Remember what we said at the start. 2, soft strength. 1, there we are. Perfect. Leg finishes up at vertical and you roll back down. Really nice. Good work. Good. Let's swap legs. How you going? You okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, other leg, everyone. So the strap goes over the right foot. The left leg's going to do the work here. So head down. You're right there. We've slid up the mat a little bit. Do you want to slide down? Are you? So left foot's on the floor. Let's take a big breath in to prepare, nice and wide and soft in the chest. Breath out, slowly just rolling through the spine, stepping down into that left foot, and then we do the big sweep. Right leg down, up, and roll, piece by piece through the spine. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, find the foot, hamstring, down, up, and down. Good. And as you're doing these, as you're rolling up, try to keep shooting out through the stabilizing knee, stabilizing leg. Good. So you want to really try to come up and open the hips, open the body out at the front. That was better. And down, long leg, lift up and roll. Good. We've got 6. Down, up and roll. No faster than this. We're almost borderline too fast, speeding up. Out. You stay perfectly still in those hips. That's the one. That's it. So it feels like it's a powerful leg sweep. It's a powerful press down, but it's smooth and controlled. That's it. I reckon we can get your hips up a little higher. Let's do 3. That's the one. And down, smooth control. 2 more, everyone. And down. Last one, we've got 10, 9. Champagne glasses on the pelvis, don't move it. That's it. 6. Loads of left foot, it's going to hold you up. Left inner thigh. Pelvis still, mister. Everyone, 3, 2, 1, and roll down. Voila, good work. We're going to take a quick glute stretch while we're here. So you can put the band off to the side and then cross one ankle over the opposite knee. That's it. And just hug your knees in towards your chest. That's it. And head can go down. You can keep your head up. Whatever you like. The more you can relax into it, the better. 2 big breaths. And just soften with the breath out. And then let's swap legs. That's it. Head can relax, head can come up if you feel like you need to. That's it. 1 more breath. And let's relax out of that, and we're going to come to seated. We're going to do some seated work with the band now. So sitting up tall with your legs out long. So ideally we want to find our deep postural strength and our deep postural muscles and get to a place where the legs are long and the spine is upright. I never used to be able to do this. It took time to be able to soften things off and strengthen certain things up. But what you can do in the meantime to slowly get there is bend the knees, so at least you're up tall from your out of your pelvis, so from your pelvis upright. So Noki's going to bend his knees today. We're going to start with the band out in front with the arms out. And do some rotations. This one's about rotating the ribs, getting some expansion in the chest, and also working back here into these muscles back here. So chest bone lifted, everyone. It's like you want to get an energy up and out of your pelvis, nice and open through the front of the neck. And we'll start by rotating out towards the right hand side. So breathe in. As you breathe out, we're going to rotate out to the right, pull the band, and then come back to center. Chest stays up. And then over towards the right hand side, chest lifts, and then back. So every time you come back to center is a new time you can recalibrate your chest. Lift, that's it. And then around and back. And just watching for overactivation in the front of the shoulders. You want to try to let them expand out and use the back of the shoulder to pull it around. That's it. Let's do 8, 7, 6, chest up a bit higher, And eye gaze forwards as well, everybody, when you come back to center. So where you look, your body will go. If you look down, you will end up folding down. You want to look directly across. And 2 and 1. Keep your arms up. We're going into spine stretch. So you lengthen out of your lower back to go up and over as if you're going beyond the toes. And then we're going to rebuild the spine and come up tall. Breastbone lifts up. Inhale. And then exhale forwards again. Go beyond the toes. Coming out from the lower back, and then you rebuild your spine up tall. So you come out from here to go over. Super tempting to reach down for the feet, but you actually want a 45-degree angle. That's it. Out, like you're going beyond the feet. You don't have to go beyond the feet, but it's the trajectory that you want. That's it. You come up tall, chest bone lifts. That's it. That's it. No faster than this. This would be the fastest tempo you want. You want the deep, slow, controlled chest up, shoulders wide. And you might start to feel the front of your legs burning, your lower back working a little bit, which is okay. If it feels a bit too much, bend your knees even more, or you could always grab a pillow to sit on. We've got 5 more of these. Good work, Noki. Chest up, especially if you run, swim, cycle a lot, this will be quite tough. Let's do 3 to find the length. Chest up, shoulders down. 2, we're going to go straight into the next one, which is more of a wave variation. It's quite a gorgeous movement. The burn will be deep and slow. Last one. And then from here we're going to add the wave. So we're going to dive down, arch up, open the chest, collarbones, that's it. Let's go forwards over the feet and then rebuild up tall. Amazing. Breathe in. Breathe out, go again. Dive, lift the chest, come out of the hips. Go forwards and roll. Chest up, inhale. Exhale, dive down and up, widen the chest. Amazing. Forwards. Love that one. And up. Let's do 6. Little bit of tempo, everyone. And forwards. And up. 5. Up, shoulders wide. Forwards. And up. Good. 4. Looks good. And go out from the lower back. 3 more. Chest up. And forwards. Last 2. Dive. Open. Dive forwards. Lower back, mid back, upper back, stack. Last one. That's it. And forwards. And up. Staying tall here. Last set. We open and close. Open and close. And we want to try to hold this sense of length in the front line of the body. So from your pubic bone up through to the roof of the mouth even. You want to stay open and lifted. Amazing. Let's do just 4. So your posture's building. It looks great. 3. All right, so 2. And last one. And from here, we're going to come into a little bit of an ab blitz. So take the band out. You can pop it out to the side, and we're going to lie down on your back. So lying down, having your knees bent and your feet on the floor just to begin with, and just finding a neutral position in your back, which is where your pubic bone and navel are level. So Noki, you could just lengthen out a little bit there. And you have a natural arch in your lower back, which is fine. You want that. And then from here, let's bring one leg at a time to tabletop. Imagine you've got a champagne glass resting over your pubic bone again. Without spilling, lift the other leg up. Gorgeous. Hands come behind your head. And then from here, we're going to keep the legs, pelvis still, and curl the chest bone up towards the thighs, and then back down. Inhale. Exhale up. That's it. And really trying to move breastbone over the knees. And you know you're cheating when your legs are moving. So legs are really, so it's really about the upper back, finding mobility. Heaviness in the head, so you're not using your neck too much to pull up. It's really lifting from here up. That's it. And down. Let's do 8. A little slower, more precise. 7. 6. That's it. So it's a deeper and a slower burn. strengthening the deeper core muscles. If we speed up too much, we'll get too superficial. And 3, that's it. You want slow, deep power. 2, we're going to do round the world from here. 1, hold. Curl up to hold, rotate to the right, inhale down, cross over to the left, and then over to the right again. So you could imagine you've got a planet in your chest, and you're circulating around that planet. That's it, soft in the throat and the neck. Try not to lose your champagne. And we're going to do 3, 2, twist those ribs around a little bit more if you can. 1, and let's go back the other way, everybody. Reverse back, twist through the ribs and down. Inhale, exhale. So you're mobilizing your spine, your upper back, and working through your trunk muscles. Easy does it. So it's strength, but deep, slower, cultivated deeply. We've got 5. We've got a couple more sets as well, so pace yourself. 4. That one was lovely. 3. Supporting the head with the hands as well. 2. Last one, breathe in at the bottom. We're going to breathe out, curl up through center, hold, and scissor the legs. 1 vertical, 1 out long in front. So the leg that, if you can't quite vertical the leg, you can bend the knee off, take hold of the back of the thighs, and then scissor and swap the legs. The leg that's out long doesn't touch the floor. You reach it out, dart the leg out, and out. That's it. So you've either got vertical leg, or you've got the vertical leg slightly bent if you're slightly tight in your hamstrings. Champagne glass over your pubic bone, please don't spill. And let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, looking good. 4, go a little higher. 2, 1, keep going, hands interlaced behind the back of your head, and you cross to your vertical leg. So we're adding some crisscross, some oblique work. That's it. Champagne stays still, twisting the trunk. We've just warmed up the ribs in rotation. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, leg long, long, 2, 1, and down. Nice work. You're right. You can give yourself a little belly bash if you need to there. Let that cool down. And then we're going to come up to standing and do a couple of exercises in a standing position, and we'll finish off with your roll downs. So let's stand, everybody. Okay, so the band goes underneath the feet. We're going to come into a lat pull. So the band will go under both feet evenly, and we'll come into a slight squat position, so not too deep. So bringing the bum back and leaning into it. It's like you want to get a sense of your hamstrings, so the backs of your thighs coming up into the pelvis, and then a little bit more weight into the heels. So there's a sense of you leaning into the back line of your body rather than front line. So if we just take a moment and just knock you forwards a little bit, he'll get kind of top heavy or front heavy, or you can lean back into your sitting bones a little and into your heels, and you can come into the back line, and that's what we want, this sense of the back of you working. Just to hold this position, ribs in so you're nice and neutral in your back. Perfect. And then from here, take a breath in, prepare. Breathe out, bring the elbows up towards the ceiling, and then back down, inhale. And then exhale, back up. That's it. So we're working from here, we're drawing this back to pull the band. Amazing. That's it. Elbows reach up to the ceiling, keeping the weight nice and balanced. That's it. And we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Watch the ribs don't start to open too much at the front. 3, that's the one. 2, we're going to do some pulses. Hold on the last one and pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and standing up. Good. From here, we're going to go into scooter, so a variation with balance, and we're going to work more strongly into the back of the stabilizing leg. So everyone, let's do your left leg first. The right leg comes out of the band, and we come into our scooter position. So squatting down and back. So just as we did, except we're going to have one leg moving. So the left heel really planted in the floor. So you want to make sure you've got loads of weight back in the left heel bone. And then from there, you breathe in. As you breathe out, you bring your right leg back behind and pull the weight, the band up. And then bring the leg forwards and release the band. That's it. Good. And you want that back leg to really reach back. So you're opening the front of the hip. That's it. Your champagne glass is resting on your head, so we're not moving the body too much. Just sliding the leg, amazing. Drawing back on the lats to pull back. And let's go for 8. Watch you don't get pushed forward, so you don't want to end up with more weight in the ball of the foot than the heel. So loads back here, lean back a little bit more into your heel. That's the one, that's the one. 4, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Swapping over. Band goes into the right foot. The left leg's going to be the one leaning back or sliding back, scooting back. And just set up to begin with. So really make sure, and you can do a little test. Am I leaning too far forwards, or am I back far enough? Bend your knee a little and then draw your femur back into your, yeah, that's it, there we are. So Noki now is really back here in his heel bone. Let's try to stay there as you sweep your left leg back and pull the band. Breathe in forwards, breathe out back, that's it. Working through here to pull, amazing. Keep the ribs in at the front. Watch you don't get pushed forwards into that ball of the right foot. Stay in that heel. There we go. That was the one. And let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lean it back, lean it back. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Good, and standing up, nice. Let go of the band, everyone. We can pop that out to the side, and we're just going to finish with a couple of standing roll downs. So feet go hip distance apart, standing up nice and tall, shoulders are wide. Let's breathe in, and then breathe out and start to roll forwards. Chin towards the chest. You're peeling over and forward, so you end up with a bit more weight in the front of the feet than the back this time. Dangle it out. Let's breathe in, and then breathe out. Lift a little bit up through your core. Really nice. Tail comes under. Shoulders widen at the top. Breathe in, and then breathe out forwards. Let's do 2 more of these. Go over the throat, over the front body. Hang it out, and then peeling up. Up tall, wide shoulders. 1 more here, breath in, and then out. Good. Let go of the head, so you could lengthen your neck a little. There we are, so the full spine's lengthening. And then slinky back up. The tail comes under. Come on up nice and tall, shoulders go wide. And voila! You're done, everybody. Thank you. So that's about 25 minutes. You could do that every couple of days. It's not an extreme session, but it's a deep, slow strength session for your deeper core muscles. If you do this 3 times a week, maybe 4 times a week, you will start to come up taller and longer and be sort of stronger within. So give that a go, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.